Well, it's game one here in Cincinnati between the Rush and the Cincinnati Cyclones as Rapid City continues their 5-game swing versus Central Division teams. It's their first time here in 6 seasons. Dave Smith, Rush head coach and GM, alongside 2 out of 3 versus Indy. Obviously a good result. Look at the first 2 wins, all tight games. You pull away in the third period to come away with 4 points against a stout defensive Central Division team. What'd you like about your group in that series?
I just liked our consistency. I mean, we stuck to our game. We competed hard. I think we only gave up 5 goals in the 3 games, which is gives you a chance to win. I think our special teams won the weekend as well. So a lot of good little things to like.
Sunday game was obviously 3-3. Legs are tired. How do you feel you guys fell short by that 1 goal in that game?
We just didn't score. I thought we played very well. I thought our attention to detail was excellent. I thought we had a really good push in the third period, which said we're in good physical shape. So we just didn't score.
Rico DiMatteo was great. 55 saves on 57 shots, exceeded all expectations, and give you guys many chances to win that game. Going into a stretch now where it's uncertainty at the goaltending position, how encouraging was that?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, he'd been with us for 2 weeks, and we had planned on him playing that game, potentially one earlier. But the way Murph was playing, I think it was really good for Rico to get in there, and he gets the start tonight here in Cincy. So happy with what we saw there, and hope he continues to grow his game with us.
You wouldn't know it was Rico's debut by that performance, but what'd you see from the opening puck drop that he was locked into the game?
Well, he saw the puck. He worked hard, to see pucks. He controlled his rebounds and made those first saves that are all critical. And he just looked calm, composed, and collected.
Who kind of stood out to you offensively, defensively, any position, just in 3 tight games to be able to come away with 2 wins?
Well, I mean, it feels like it was a long time ago, Corey. I don't know. I mean, it was a team game. They were all tight games. Everybody has to defend. The guys that scored, I can't even right now remember who scored, but it's important that we play a complete game, and I thought we did that. So, those are team wins, and they were low-scoring affairs, and I thought we were ready for all the situations that came up on that weekend.
All right, so you're focused here on Cincinnati, clearly, in these next 2 games.
Yeah.
All right, going to Cincy. Obviously, we haven't seen them in 6 years. What do you see on film? A 500 or so team as well here in the Central.
Yeah, they're good. I mean, they've hit a bit of a skid here the last 4 games, but they've got a lot of skill up front. They've got a number of contracts that are here. Their defense will join the Rush, and they're active in the offensive zone. So they're a good team. They're a good team, and when you play guys, and hopefully we can keep them down and we can stay hot.
We saw a clashing of styles last week when Central teams are a lot less focused on high goals, high shots like the Mountain is. It's more open in the Mountain Division. Do you feel like that can help just be able to adapt to a different style of the game?
I don't know if, everybody's trying to play their way, and Indy clearly throws pucks to the net from everywhere. It's on their stick in the offensive thing. They throw the pucks to the net, and they have found success their way. I think we've found success our way, and Cincy's found success their way. So style of play by division, I think, is more personnel driven, and everybody coaches, everybody tries to impose your will upon the other team, and I don't know if there's any one blueprint per division or for each coach. It's more who are the players that you can get, who are the players in your lineup that night, because we see it changes often, and how can you take the game to the style that you want.
You've got a couple new players as well. Jack Bostet, your backup goaltender, will be backing up Rico tonight. But Ian Pierce from Fort Wayne, you got him, and you told him you were super excited to have him. Saw you looking at the whiteboard with him and going over the strategy as he joins us yesterday for his first game today. What do you see in his game? His first year out of college, but coming out of Fort Wayne where he's had some success.
Well, I see a hungry young hockey player who can skate and make plays and think the game, and he's competitive. I had the luxury of watching him develop through his 4 college years at Dartmouth, and saw a really good hockey player. And when he became available and we were able to get something done there, I jumped at that chance because he can deliver pucks on time, he can skate, he got a great brain, can play all situations if necessary.
I feel like, all these guys that we bring in, you've seen them in college at some point or another. How much has that recency being in the college game helped you scout these players?
Yeah, it's helped a lot, and not only from what I see, but the relationships with their coaches or assistant coaches, and can easily pick up the phone and have picked up the phone and find out, hey, what are they like in the locker room? What are they like in the community? What are they like when times are tough? Things like that. So we've been able to, gather some information that's been very helpful for us.
All right. This is not your first time here in Cincinnati. There are 3 retired numbers up there, not counting Pete Rose's number. You played against all 3 of those players. Any memories come back to you as you take the bench here in Cincy?
Yeah, man, were they good. I mean, Donnie Biggs, I took a lot of face-offs against him. Lawless was an unbelievable skater. Their power play breakout, he would go backwards. This is well before the delay breakout that everybody does now, and he would come up the ice full speed, and you would see our team just retreat because he was so fast. And we had some good rivalries here, and we played not only in this building but the other Cincinnati Gardens, and we were here a lot. Through my 6 years in the IHL, or 5 years in the I, and it's a good hockey town. It was a lot of fun to come to this city. It's a good city.
All right. What are you looking at to get 2 points tonight and 4 on the weekend to close out a pretty good Central Division stretch here?
Well, we know we've got to play, really good hockey. I think I'd like us to take the next step. We defended well last weekend, but let's do it again. Let's defend. Let's get timely scoring. Let's win the special teams, and if just consistency across all platforms, and outcompete a team, can get you so far, but consistency will get you the rest of the way.
Dave, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.